talk about remaking Sanford and Son. And this kind of came about. What can you tell us about it?
I said, it's time to reboot Sanford and Son. Basically, I just wanted to hear because that music makes you feel good even if you're not watching the show. I like feeling good all the time, so I said, let's go to Norman, let's reboot this show. He said, that's an iconic show, you can't do that. But come back with a twist. Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black. And they were talking about Laverne Cox. I hadn't met her, didn't know her, but I said, I got to work with this lady. What if I had a son that left Alabama, came up to New York to do his, I didn't hear from him in 23 years, and get a call, Dad, I'm coming home tomorrow. I tell the whole neighborhood, my son is coming home.
What are you taking away from working on this project together, aside from the new family?
Well, what we're doing is actually promoting love. That's what my life is all about, is love, no matter what. And no matter who you are, no matter where you come from. I think I'm a little ahead of myself.
Sometimes I think I'm Jesus. No, the reason is because I just want to love everybody. I don't care where you come from or what you're doing. And live your life. It's all about love. And at the point I learned it was tough for Harry as a character. But I did learn as Harry, and that's what we're doing with America, educating America that you have a second chance to love. It's my child. I got to love my child no matter what.
Jesus, I got a question for Laverne.
You got 2 days. Go ahead.
You have done always such an incredible job weaving together your art and your activism. And this show is a poignant and beautiful example of just that. The transgender community has been heavily targeted in the last few weeks. One example.
Actually, the last several years, but go on.
Yeah, but the last 2.5 weeks have been a doozy.
It's a mess, yeah.
Okay, and one example is that transgender people have been unable to update their gender markers on passports after President Trump's executive order defining sex as either male or female. So how do you respond to that, and what does it feel like to bring clean slate to the world right now, at this moment?
Well, the clean slate piece feels divine, and it feels, it's really been the past several years for me as a trans person, because this started at the state level many years ago. 26 states ban gender affirming care for young people. So this has been happening on the state level for many years. So I've been devastated because trans families have had to relocate for many years. Parents have been criminalized, so it's been devastating. Now it's happening on a federal level. So I love trans people. I just love people, and it's horrible. But love and family, and what I really love about our show is that there are Chelma Hopkins plays Ella, the legend, and she's just really loving, amazing Christian woman. And I know so many amazing Black Christian women who might have some difficulty with their gay child or trans child, but the love and that Christian vibe of loving everybody comes through. And I love that we get to model that kind of love on Clean Slate. And I think in terms of the administration and all this propaganda and lies, everything he's doing is illegal, by the way, everything. So hopefully it'll be challenged in the court.
At the end of the day, trans people are less than 1% of the population. Trans people are not the reason you can't afford eggs. We're not the reason that you can't afford health care. We're not the reason that you can't buy a house or your rent's too high. I think they're focused on the wrong 1%. I think the other 1% is the reason for all those things.
I have a TV show on video, honey. I can't go anywhere.